All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to break down a really simple but incredibly powerful e-commerce strategy. It's a method that can seriously boost your sales and keep your customers coming back. It's all about taking that expectation of free shipping and turning it into a huge advantage for you.
So let's start with the one question that probably keeps every online store owner up at night. You've done everything right. You've got a great product, your website looks amazing, but then you check your analytics. You see people filling up their shopping carts only to vanish right at the checkout. What is going on?
And the answer, more often than not, is right here. Those surprise high shipping costs, they are one of the biggest deal breakers in online shopping. Let's be honest, in today's world, free shipping isn't really a perk anymore. It's what people expect. And when they don't get it, they leave. But what if we could flip this problem on its head? What if we could turn it into a powerful solution? Well, that's exactly what we're going to get into. There's a really smart way to offer free shipping that not only stops people from abandoning their carts, but actually gets them to spend more. Let's break down how it works, starting with a key metric you absolutely need to know.
Okay, first things first. We need to talk about average order value, or AOV for short. It's way simpler than it sounds. You just take your total revenue and divide it by the number of orders you had. That number tells you how much a customer spends, on average, every time they buy something. Knowing your AOV, that's the foundation for this whole strategy.
And this brings us to the star of the show, the free shipping threshold. Think of it as the magic number, the minimum amount a customer has to spend to get that shipping for free. You've seen it a million times. Get free shipping on all orders over $75. It's a crystal clear, simple incentive. Now here's the really cool part, the psychology of why this works so well. When a shopper sees their cart total is, let's say, $68, and your free shipping is at $75, this little trigger just goes off in their brain. They start thinking, wait, why would I pay $7 for shipping when I can just add one more small thing and get more product for my money? It's a simple nudge, but it is incredibly effective at getting people to add just a little bit more to their cart. And hey, this isn't just theory, right? This is a strategy that successful stores are using every single day. Let's take a look at a few real-world examples to see how this actually plays out. So, a clothing store might set their threshold at $75 and then just plaster that offer all over their site. An online grocery store, maybe they have a $100 threshold, might run promotions to help shoppers get there. And think about an electronics store. They could have a $200 threshold and then, right at checkout, suggest those low-cost, high-margin items like cables or screen protectors to nudge customers right over that line. Smart, right? So you see how powerful this can be. But the big question is, how do you actually put this into practice for your own store? Well, it really just breaks down into a pretty straightforward 5-step process. First, you have to dig into your data and figure out your current average order value. Second, set a realistic threshold, usually just a bit higher than your AOV, that actually makes sense for your profit margins. Third, and this is a big one, make that offer impossible to miss on your website. Fourth, you got to shout it from the rooftops on email, social media, all your marketing channels. And finally, step 5 is absolutely crucial. You have to monitor your results and be ready to tweak things. Your data and what your customers are saying, those are your best friends here.
Okay, let's be real. Like any business strategy, this isn't a magic bullet. There are definitely some potential trade-offs, so it's super important to have a balanced view and look at both sides of the coin here.
The benefits are pretty clear. You can jack up your AOV, slash those cart abandonment rates, and just give your customers a better experience. But you have to watch out for the drawbacks. If your AOV doesn't go up enough, you could actually lose money on shipping. And if you set the threshold too high, you can just end up frustrating and scaring shoppers away. And, of course, setting it all up the right way takes some careful thought. And that leads us right into the most common pitfalls. The number one mistake people make is setting that threshold way, way too high, so it feels impossible to reach. Another big one is just not advertising the offer enough. I mean, if customers don't even know about it, it can't work. And finally, never, ever ignore customer feedback. If people are complaining about your shipping policy, that is a huge red flag you need to pay attention to. So after looking at the mechanics, the examples, and what can go wrong, what's the big picture here? What's the main idea you should really walk away with? Here's the bottom line. A free shipping threshold is way more than just a little promotional gimmick. It's a real strategic tool. When you set it up thoughtfully, based on your own data and with your customers in mind, it's a total win-win. Your customers get the free shipping they've come to expect, and you get higher order values and more loyal shoppers. It's a beautiful thing.
And that leaves us with one final big question for you. This isn't about just copying what some other store is doing. It's about looking at your own business, your own customers, and your own data, and asking yourself, what is the right number, the right threshold that's going to unlock my store's unique potential?